please welcome to VOM 95, Rowan Corbett, taking us in.
Woo woo!
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
That was just darn delicious, man.
Well, hey, y'all. What's going on?
You know, vomin,
Vomin?
clicking buttons. Delicious vomin noodles. That's what
I
we
like
should sell.
vomin noodles. Those are lovely.
Oh my goodness, I am behind on everything today, and even though you went to work, you're a little more organized than I am at times. So I'm so grateful that Mr. Rowan Corbett can actually even take the first host slot, because man, I ain't got my act together at all today.
Ain't no problem,
There's a guitar somewhere.
There's a guitar right there. Wait, look at that.
Nice. That's hot. I like that.
All right. Well then, I guess.
Actually, before you jump off,
yeah.
we have a brand new guy, Greg, who's popped in this evening. So I'm just going to take a sec to say, hey, Greg, I hope everything's okay. My name is Rob. This is that way, right? Rowan Corbett, who's probably our primary host this evening. I get to be his co-host, I think. So without further ado, please welcome our first artist of the evening, primary host, Rowan Corbett.
All right. A little discombobulated, but I'm getting there. What if you just said it without the contest of wills? I'll give you my attention as you make your reveal. years now. Yeah, that much is plain. Now it's finally happening. We're being honest again. You said what you had to say. Now we know where you stand. Well, why don't we call it a day? An expanse now between us, where signals are lost, stretching out through a darkness only silence can cross. When you said what you had to say, but let me be clear, this is ice that you can't unbreak. Not gonna argue, I won't complain. Yeah, believe me, I want to, but your point has been made. When you said what you had to say, and this feels like an end, you should probably just stay away.
Nice. Oh, you're a beast. You're a beast, Rowan Corbett. Leslie,
you're too kind.
Leslie's V out there saying, always blown away by Rowan's singing because the first half dozen times I saw him, I recall spoons and not vocals. And she means bones. We know she means bones. I wouldn't make it in the Brady Bunch intro, Rob. Rowan was top center and you were center left. Oh, because we're on different screens than we normally are. It's all madness. It's just madness. And Edged out there saying badass tune, which I'm not going to deny. Susie Bird's on Twitch tonight rather than on Facebook, so this is exciting and new.
That's
Happy
crazy.
Twitchling. There's madness, the very stuff of madness. What else you got, man?
I'm going to do one of my newer ones. This one's called Burn Down. Next up, we're going to have Jules Bland right after me. So,
Oh no.
Yeah, make sure you are ready, sir. All right, let's see here. Say your name, think about you all the same, recognize who I was, just the fire I became. I was such a fool. Was I ever even real to you? A paper doll, just convenient fuel. So Now I twist and curl and rage the world. Mockery of life, and the flames around us here. But then there's only smoke, then we disappear. If I can let this go and take another breath, I can leave the blaze. While there's something left, but I still twist and curl and rage the world. Still I twist and curl, rage the world.
Woohoo!
Nice, Ron Corbett. Very nice.
Thank you much. Well, let's get this thing started. Welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. We are here every Monday evening for you. And next we're going to have Jules Bland. Or, no, that other guy.
I left out a word in my fun name because I didn't want to trigger anyone. But let's just say that most of the color that's taking up my screen right now, or lack of color, is what the other word is.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Black.
Yeah, we're like
Because
right
of a fun recurring bit that keeps happening at places I perform, where they confuse me for someone else. And there's not a lot I have in common with the other person, but there is one very distinct thing.
Well, you know, Jules, I have some bad news for you. And this may not be an issue, actually. But the very next name on the list is someone named Jules Vaquera. He's not shown up yet, but
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
I'm just saying.
Less offensive.
You've got, you know.
And again, it's not the black thing either that's offensive. We can get into what's actually offensive if you know who the person. Okay.
What are you going to
Is it
play?
because
for us
you're
tonight?
being mistaken for another open mic host? Does everyone think you're me?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I
That's
figured.
the narrative. Thanks, Rob. Just coming in,
triggering.
swooping in at the last minute.
I'm helping.
You're
Saving
trying not
everyone.
to be offensive, is that it?
Yes, yes. Or else, lest I get canceled. Okay, who knows what I'm gonna do? Is that all right?
Sounds
great.
So much easier than piano. Never have to tune a piano though. out the red in my eyes to get by. Security lines to x-ray machine. Pretend that you don't know me so well. I won't tell if you lie. Cry, cause your drought's been brought up. Drinking cause you're looking so good in your coffee cup. I complain for the company I'm keeping. The windows made for sleeping. Rearrange, well I'm nobody. I'm nobody. And I'm definitely not the other guy who's laughing now. I'm leaving your town again. And I'm over the guilt that you've been given. And I'm up in the air. Said, baby, hell yeah, honey, I can see your house from here. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes, plain old down, down, damn, I should be so lucky. Even only 24 hours under your touch, and oh, I need you so much, and I cannot wait to call you, tell you that I landed somewhere and hand you a square of the airport and walk you through the maze of this map that I'm gazing at, gracefully unnamed and feeling guilty for the look and the note that you gave me. Oh, you make me somebody. Oh, nobody knows me, no, not even me can see it yet. I bet I'm leaving your town again. I'm over this and I'm up in the air. I said, baby, hell yeah, oh, honey, I can see my house from here. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, let's see if I sped up or slowed down. Seeds, will they tear me open and supposedly you could crawl right through me? Taste these teeth, please, and undress me from the sweaters. Better hurry, cause I'm heating upward bound now. Whoa, I'll build my house on your cloud. Here I'm tumbling for you, stumbling through the work that I have to do. Don't mean to harm you by leaving your town again. I'm over this and I'm up in the air. City baby, hell yeah, honey, I can see your house from here. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, 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 well, damn you. Damn you. You get me high. Will you keep me high-minded? And you get me high. You keep me high-minded. Something like that.
Bravo,
One of the
man.
coolest returns to a loop that I've heard.
Oh, thanks.
Nice
Well, I had the luxury of hosting an open mic the other day. I say hosting and open mic in the broadest of terms because I don't know if you guys caught the snow on Thursday, but it snowed again. Also, COVID's back in a big way. Ooh, just like the Nazis. It's COVID, Nazis, who's going to win? Global warming's going to win. Anyway, so come on down to El Golfo at open mic pending any nature happening or viruses, which is, I guess, just nature happening. 6:30 on Thursdays. Either it'll be me and other people or just me for an hour and a half playing with my loopy-doos, which is say...
Was this your second week? Or no, this is your second week.
This is the second week, yeah.
Oh, geez, a flip, man. Well,
yeah,
I feel
it's
for
rough.
you.
It was perfect. I mean, we called it like at the end of last year where it's like some shit's going to go down and then it's just going to be, I love it. We love to see it, folks. Anyway.
Well, what you got for a second song? Or do you want to show us your nails?
Oh. I mean,
Yeah,
I was going to show you them.
Looking good. Oh, it's hot.
I was going to show you them tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you. I was going to debut them tomorrow. It was kind of a rush job today. Hey kids, don't do your nails 30 minutes before you're supposed to play guitar, and especially if it's highly finger picky. So,
please welcome for a second song on potentially sticky strings, Jules Bland.
Yes, sticky with what? All right. Yeah, I'll keep this there. I am a reformed liar. This is a song about my dark past. Whoa. Wind the tape back. I stayed in time, kinda. Skies are black and gray. I walk the track you lay. Tie myself down to the rails. It's almost over now. Time to drink it down. In the end, the truth prevails. Don't look down, 'cause you won't like what you see. Don't look now, 'cause you might see the real me. I'm the liar, the thief. I'll defy all you believe, and I'm too scared of what the truth will bring. Yeah, I'm the liar, I'm the thief, the monster of your dreams, and are you scared of what the truth will bring? I'm gonna speed up. And I'd creep in at night, whisper it's all alright. Everything will be fine. And I know what they say about the price you pay for the things you can find. Don't look down now, 'cause you won't like what you see. Don't look in now, 'cause you might see the real me. I'm the liar, the thief, I'll defy all you believe, and I'm too scared of what the truth will bring. Yeah, I'm the liar, I'm the thief, the monster of your dreams, and are you scared? Yeah, trying to protect you only cause more harm. Guess it's time I let you take the path you want. Now things will I'm the liar, the thief, out of fire, believe, and I'm too scared what the truth will bring. I'm the liar, the thief, the monster of your dreams, and are you scared of what the truth will bring? Yeah, abolish the Senate.
As
Abolish the
Jules implied, he'll be joining us at the Sandy Spring Museum open mic tomorrow night, every Tuesday. That'll also be on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And if you want to be part of the live in-person audience, well, I'm throwing that link in the thing of the thing right there. Oh yeah. And then every Thursday, Jules will do that right into your ear in a COVID-safe manner, meaning between you and he, there should be some saran wrap, I think, is the way he rolls.
Yeah, there's some distance. There's just
on Thursdays
a stool or two.
Oh,
El Golfo, 6:30.
El Golfo.
Yes,
okay, Silver
6:30.
Spring, Maryland.
Just show up at 6:30.
Just
El
show up at
Golfo. It's a
6:30.
restaurant. The food's good. I remembered that this time to talk about the food and how it's a restaurant. I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm a learning computer. Please
Okay,
stop
that's
me
enough
from
Jules.
talking.
Let's get
Please
some
stop me.
Jules.
Hello. Abolish the Senate. Goodbye.
Oh my God.
But seriously, do that though.
Yeah, I know. do
Agreed,
that,
Jules.
Like,
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. I'm that cat. Thank you.
One Jules down, over to another Jules. What's going on?
Hi, I'm Jules.
Hey, welcome.
Thanks
Hello,
for
new
having
person.
me.
It's a Spider-Verse.
So this is my first time here. How does this work? Do I just go?
Well, it depends on whether or not you want to chat spectacularly first or something like that. Often we say, "Hey, give us a strum. Everything under control over there." Oh,
Can you hear
that's
it?
quite lovely. Yeah, so far so
Testing. This is when I sing real quiet. This is when I sing real loud. Is that too much? Is it?
good. This sounds like
flipping?
it's going to be passable.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Where are you coming from?
I am in San Antonio, Texas. I was invited here by Grover, who is a part of my Soldier Songs and Voices group.
Nice, nice.
Excellent.
I like San Antonio a lot. And what was I watching the other day that was filmed in San Antonio? And it was quite alarming to realize that. I'll think about that. You play a song.
Okay.
And maybe I'll have an answer for you.
Okay, I'm curious to hear what was filmed in San Antonio because I don't know. But I do
Please
have
welcome.
many actor friends in this town, so maybe they were in it. Who fucking knows? I'm Jules Vaquera, and I'm from San Antonio, and I'm a songwriter. And this is a song about consent, and it is called The Locked Door. This is where I live, my address is me. Some things to keep in mind. Have some suggestions, let's call them house rules, to get you past the no trespassing sign. A locked door is a locked door. 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 We could sit on the porch for a couple of hours, or we could go right on inside. Make yourself comfortable here on the couch. Scoot over and I'll sit beside. You're not the only one roaming these halls, and you're never gonna be. But I've got a room reservation in your name. You're just not gonna get your own key, because a locked door is a locked door. 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 All of the things you see here in this house, I wouldn't have them if they weren't so precious. Happy to feed you, but when the meal's done, would you help me clean up the messes? Let's go on upstairs, first door to the right. I'll lead you most of the way. But if I cared, if I trying doors through the baby, you ain't gonna stay. There was a sound thing, but it looks like I'm still good, because a locked door is a locked door. A locked door is a locked door. Hey! A locked door is a locked door. A locked door is a locked door.
Ooh, well, damn.
Yeah.
You are delectably fierce. I think that noise you heard, I think something switched on you.
It wasn't a noise. It was my microphone switched suddenly for no fucking reason, but then it switched back. So I think I'm good.
I'm not sure that you're still on your good mic there. It sounds like you might be in a...
on. Let's see. Steinberg.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm on the right mics is what it says.
Original sound still up?
Remove spotlights. Original sound back on. There we go.
Okay,
Sorry
cool,
about
thanks.
that.
No problem. Shit happens.
Did you remember the show that was filmed in San Antonio?
Oh, you're not going to be proud. That was one of the very first things filmed as y'all put together like the river walks and everything like that. Knight Rider 2000. The infamous Knight Rider movie. The infamous Knight Rider movie in which you go through the entire 2 hours and Knight Rider never uses his turbo boost. It disgusted me.
I don't care. I am proud if it's associated with Knight Rider.
We will have to agree to disagree.
I am a huge
purist if
fan
I've
of
ever seen
sci-fi
one.
things. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My apologies.
Oh my god. Play us a second song. You're awesome. I think I've got your SoundCloud site here that I can throw out in the chat.
Oh, you're the best.
If you desire that
Thank
kind of
you.
stuff.
Thank you.
Cool.
This is one of my, this is, I guess, trigger warning. It's a war song. It doesn't get like super triggery, but it is a song about war. This is a song about nonviolence. It is called, what is the name of this song? Hard to Kill a Heart. This is also one of my white girl rap songs, so prepare yourself for that. Even in the face of everything I've seen, it's hard to kill a heart, and it should be. Even in the face of everything I've seen, it's hard to kill a heart, and it should be. Post-traumatic stress disorder, stupid fucking name. When we experience violence, it's natural to feel pain. It's natural to be horrified by the horrors of war. That's literally what it means. That's what the word is for. Calling it disorder borders on inane. Yeah, I'm fucking scared of guns. Doesn't mean that I'm insane. I've held them in my hands and I've seen what they can do. I carried them in a rock. In fact, I carried 2. M16 on my chest and Nama on my hip. If the shit hit the fan, you know I'd let them rip. But we were told that the place to start was winning hearts and minds. Passing candy soccer balls, show them that we're kind. The hearts and minds meant something different to me. One to the head, 2 to the chest was all I could see. Even in the face of everything I've seen, it's hard to kill a heart, and it should be. Even in the face of everything I've seen, it's hard to kill a heart, and it should be. Necessary violence is the disorder we face. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to haste. When brutality is what we choose to embrace, our hearts and our minds are out of phase. Violence looks so fucking cool when you see it on TV, but it's a different thing when it's your reality. Believe me, I've been there. I fell into that hole. Don't believe the lie. Don't give up control when you mistakenly believe that you have no choice. What's right and what's wrong, it all becomes noise. And after the fact, you realize what you did. Yeah, you did the damage, and you're wounded. Even in the face of everything I've seen, it's hard to kill a heart, and it see. It's hard to kill a heart, and it should be, should be.
Yeah.
Please come back.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you so
Jules
much.
just wants more Juleses.
That's exactly my strategy. Just outnumber
So-
everybody.
Just as a term, yeah. As a term, as I'm reading through, because immediately, right when we get somebody new, I want to stalk them. I stalk them constantly. And I was intrigued by I've got an illustration degree, so my brain goes to the artist's statement, and that you use art and music to process moral injury, which I'd never heard as a term before, moral injury, and yet those two words together are such a powerful set of words.
Yeah.
Is that your self-description?
So true.
No, it's not. It's actually came from someone else, but it's
That's even
actually a
better.
term that a lot of the people from my conflict, I'm a veteran of the Iraq War, have come to identify with. Sorry.
Don't do stop it.
Sorry. Okay, did it fix?
Yeah, we're good.
Don't touch
Can you
Yes,
still hear me?
whatever
Okay,
you
sorry
did, don't do it
about
again.
that. Okay, sorry. It's a term that many of us have come to identify with, and honestly, veterans from other wars have come to identify with it too, since it's become a thing. Just basically means we did some shit that was against our own moral code, even if we didn't know it at the time, and it kind of fucked us up. So I write a lot of songs about moral injury, actually.
Well, I'm glad you're home, and I'm glad you are finding, I think, often the difference between those who make it and who don't is that they've got a way to process.
It's true. Absolutely. And so if you don't mind letting me say just real
Plug it.
quick, Soldier Songs and Voices is the group that I wrote that song with. We do retreats, we do open mics, they give free guitars and songwriting lessons to veterans as a way to process trauma. So if you are a veteran or know someone who is, even if they don't play any kind of instruments or sing at all, we can help them. And if writing a song about their trauma can help them get through their trauma, we're here for that. Cheers.
Go ahead and drop those links in the
Yeah,
chat
drop
there, and then
the
I'll put them
links.
out into our Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. So thank you.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me, Grover.
Oh yeah, Grover, good find.
Very
I recognize that you're very talented and everything like that, Jules. But I'm gonna give Grover the points.
What?
He deserves them. He absolutely deserves them.
What did I do?
Rowan, where are we going next?
Steve Patton.
Okay, cool. Save us.
My son recorded his first album, and when he was at San Antonio, when he was stationed there during the Iraq War, also. But yeah, it's interesting that you should bring up this topic today. I had a discussion with some Russians and a Latvian concerning the troops massing on the border and our take on it versus their take on it. And it's interesting that we are all the dupes of the man. Anyway, let me get back to, let me go where I belong. I don't belong there. Okay, this song kind of has mutated over time, like a lot of things I write. I've been thinking after I heard John's recording of this thing, which by the way was on that first album he did there, that they did it in a minor key, as my suggestion that it should have been sort of like Stormy Seas, but I think I meant it in a different way. So this is probably what I was after. I once had the love of a sweet island girl. Her smile was like sunshine, her eyes were black pearls. She loved me so deeply I feared I would drown. And born to wander, no love can tie down. Blow, blow, yes, southern trade wind, and blow me on back to those sweet arms again. Night after night I can still see her there, warm tropic breezes blowing red and black hair, her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, I'll come back young foolish boy. I cast it away as a child does his toy. Though promised her someday to her I'd return, the sea is a mistress, no sailor may spurn. So blow, blow, yes, southern trade wind, blow me on back to the sweet arms again. Night after night I can still see her there, warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair, her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh come back to me. I've tossed all about on the great ocean's wave, and nothing have saved, though I've worked like a slave. I've squandered my money on rum and on whore, I've never been back to that fair island shore. Oh, blow, blow, yes, southern trade wind, and blow me on back to the sweet arms again. Night after night I can still see her there, warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair, her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh come back to me. I've tired of this life on the high rolling sea. I'm setting my course on that southerly breeze. So I stop the anchor, the sails now unfurled, and sail me on back to my sweet island girl. Oh, blow, yes, southern trade wind, and blow me on back to the sweet arms again. Night after night I can still see her there, warm tropic breezes blowing raven black hair, her voice floating out over the sea. Come back, my love, oh, come back to me. In another life, I was a merchant marine sailor back during the Vietnam War. And that didn't come from that. It just came from some suggestion in the 90s. Okay, this other one I've done before, but it's one of my favorites that I wrote just because of what it's about. I watched her as she danced at a wedding here in town, with white Jenny Rose in her white flowered gown, gold hair tied in ribbons, and her dress was trimmed in lace, a light bright as heaven, a smile upon her face. I asked her for the dance, an old promise me was played, and danced with Jenny Rose to the last song we stayed. Blue eyes held me spellbound as we danced around the floor, and when the night was over I saw her to the door. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell, the real bones and blue eyes have locked me in this cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday when I find it I'll dance with Jenny Rose. I took her by the hand as we walked into the night, and looked at Jenny Rose in the moonlight so bright. She knew then that I loved her, more plainly she could see. But when I went to kiss her, scratched me on the cheek, and she said she must leave. The heart said, Jenny Rose, I wish to deceive. But love is a prison the heart cannot escape. So much I wish to tell her that the words could not shake. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. The ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in this cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow. And someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. My tears I could not hide when I heard it on the news. Sweet Jenny Rose, for her love he feared to lose. 3 shots fired in anger, a jealous lover's spite. The last word she told me came back to me that night. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. The ribbons and the be a garden where the pretty flowers grow. And someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. I don't know what happened, but that's a different tune, too. Anyway. Okay.
Steve Patton, y'all. Thank you so much, man. All right, moving right along, we've got Joe Isaacs. What's up, Joe?
Hey, good to see you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you in a
my
little
mood. Yeah. I hope everyone's well and surviving the craziness.
Trying
Jules, the other guy, Jules, the first Jules, who, if it makes you feel any better, I get mistaken for every other guy at the elementary school I work.
Oh, it runs deeper than that. But thank you.
I
It is a very personal reason. We can talk about it on Saturday at your showcase.
Absolutely. In fact, maybe we could write a song about it.
Would that be the Music Matters showcase?
It would,
The
Rowan.
Music Matters showcase.
Brought to you by Doritos.
It is not brought to you by Doritos. We are anti-Doritos. I like Doritos. They're good.
It's brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
There it is. See,
No,
we're
not
gonna
that
get a
either.
sponsorship one of these days.
All
It's
right.
brought to you by Heart and Blood and Love.
All right, well, give us some of that bloody heart love there, Joe.
All right. Well, so this is the second to newest song I've written. And I did a couple different versions of it. I think this is the version that stuck. It's called Billionaires and Politicians. It's about the other end of like fuel and all that stuff. Billionaires and politicians, ones that they bought. Billionaires and politicians, stick your fingers in the pot. Sea level rises, think they'll sail away in their yachts, and we will not. We will not. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. Billionaires and politicians, sitting off in space. Billions of politicians in their rocket ships, blasting off into space, leaving Earth in bits.
outer space, full of rock and ice. Gonna have to look back down at us. Those signs of life. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. Billionaires and politicians, political conventions, manufacturing fears of their own invention. Told so many lies. Believe them all. You can deny gravity, you're still gonna fall. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. Billionaires and politicians, the ones that they bought, sticky fingers, deep in the pot, think they'll sail away in their private yachts, but they will not. They will not. They will not. They will not. 'Cause you ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us. You ain't anything without us, without us. You ain't anything without us.
Y'all really talking my language tonight.
I was thinking it must have been in the water today because it's really all on theme. You're right. They're not anything without us. That's
I'm just
it.
gonna pop one more off. Abolish the Senate because they facilitate all this stuff. All right, and they are only beholden to their donors. And Joseph, another song.
Abolish the electoral college while you're at it too.
And the
People
presidency
power.
and the Supreme Court. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Don't get me started.
think the problem with that line of logic, though, is that you're imagining that they're going to appoint into place like people who are like-minded to you.
No.
Anarchy.
I want it all
Anarchy.
gone. Thank you. Both of the Juleses. We have a quorum with the Juleses on Anarchy. Oh my God. And my parents are from San Antonio, by the way. Anyway, this is just so good. And you have the same mic cover as me. Joe, you have another song?
I do, and you have a choice. Do you want...
I'm pro-choice.
Do you want something kind of along the same lines a little bit? It's a song in honor of George Floyd, and that I wrote a while back. Or do you want one about how we kind of almost can glimpse at something prophetic a little bit with music? Which one you want? Edge of My Understanding or 100 Steps Forward?
I watched a bunch of existential stuff today, so let's go with the latter.
Yeah,
If it's
I
up
say
to
the
me.
same.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm agree.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I'm still in tune. It's kind of cold down here. And this is also kind of defines myself a little bit as what I'm not as a musician. If you're looking for some mystic, I'm afraid that ain't my stick. I don't know no more than you do. But just at my periphery, there's some things I'm beginning to see, like sunlight through a smoky room. Maybe I don't understand. The truth is like a rubber band. The more you stretch it, it expands. Things they slip right through. At the edge of our understanding, we can't see so far away. At the edge of our understanding, we can see clear into a better day. At the edge
you're looking for someone who writes love songs, I'm afraid you pegged me wrong. But I ain't afraid of a little loss. No, I ain't afraid to get lost. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have gotten lost at all. What will I see today, find today? Maybe I'll discover some new way. All the things I'd never find if I never close my eyes. Maybe sometimes I go off the rail, but you never know until you fail. Maybe I just don't know. The truth is like a tornado. I'm chasing it, trying to catch some lightning, but it just twists away at the edge of our understanding. We can see so far away at the edge of our understanding. We can see clear into a brighter day from the edge, from the edge. Now if you want to be my fan, I think you should understand I am just an ordinary man. But I do know how to get out of my own way, hear what the guitar has got to say. Maybe that is something after all. Maybe there's a silver thread sewn between our hearts and heads. We're plucking at it, trying to find some understanding. At the edge of our understanding, we can see so far away. At the edge of our understanding, we can see clear into a brighter day. From the edge, from the edge, from the edge.
Nice job, Joe.
Joe Isaac, yeah.
Boy.
Guess like those songs or those poems that are kind of just like a little bit beyond what I understand, and make you have to reach and stretch for it. I think you guys do.
Curiosity, baby. There's a reason they named that Mars rover after it. You know? I'm serious. The beginning of Star Trek. I mean, so we're into Star Trek, Rob?
Don't look at me. My wife knows Star Trek.
No.
Oh, you're more of a June. Is it June or June?
Star Wars boy.
Well, it is my great honor to present to you our normal primary host, Rob, who started the VOM here in his cold basement almost 2 years ago.
That's madness.
I know.
What is even up with that?
I know. We're rounding up on 100 VOMs very soon. 5 more to go. So, Rob, what you got for us tonight?
I'm going to play this because I've been playing it a lot, and I feel like I need to go to a comfortable song because I've had a rattling day. Not really rattling, just sort of like not enough time to sit and chill and be understanding that it's time to play, and my fingers are like, wah. They just, all 10 of them in weird 10-part harmony said, wah.
Oh.
I have no idea because I didn't get in here in time because I had another meeting. Hopefully it sounds okay.
It sounds good. Sounds good.
Plus, I bought a new mic.
Oh, what is that? I can't see it.
I'm not telling anybody. I keep inviting you over. You can come over and play with it.
All right. We will make it happen. All right. Give us some sweet sounds. I love how your comfort songs are like bouncing back and forth between 11 and 12.
Scrolling is the best no word for the feeling, beating word into swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed. Well, we're feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining. Ignoring the truth, it's the American way. I'm trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Store shopping on my wallet could stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter. Well, I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Just say it again and again and again. Well, mayhap's what I said, it could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on. Move out and quit breathing. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a terrible flight from a terrible guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. That's the end of the strings. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I think that's the end of that string. That'll get us close enough to the end of the song. It'll be fine.
Woo!
You still made it
Did
sound
it,
good.
everyone.
Still
Broke
made it
a
sound good.
string.
All right, let me.
All right. So while he's getting situated
I got
there.
another guitar.
Oh, you're right there. You good? You good?
Yeah, I'll just swap it. Yeah,
Oh.
I was not sure what I wanted to play next, and I was gonna play Spiral like you requested, but I broke that string, so I'm gonna play something else.
All right.
But yeah, if you chat for a sec, I'll
All
plug
right.
something in.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind y'all that this is VOM. We are the virtual open mic. This happens every Monday at 7 Eastern. We've been doing this, as I mentioned, almost 2 years now, giving a place for musicians to, keep playing during this pandemic, and it looks like things aren't going away quite yet, so we're still here. And we're gonna
I'm fatigued. I am COVID fatigued.
yes, I think we all are.
I am so COVID fatigued, I accidentally used one of my folk organization's credit cards while purchasing an octopus.
No context needed.
I had to explain.
Scandal! Folk scandal!
I had to explain this in a board meeting today. Yeah, it was bad news, and it also had happened long enough ago that I had no memory of doing it. So this showed up in the mail today, vacuum packed, like. There was an eye, and that's all I could see of it. And to me, this is bright pink, so I had no idea what was it.
Oh my god.
Arm
This
to
is-
arm to arm to arm.
this-
To
Wait a
arm.
minute, you haven't told us why you were buying the octopus.
I mean, because octopus. I mean, really.
Dude, it's a freaking 60-inch long arm span octopus. Did you not?
My favorite thing that's ever happened. 2022. If this portends for the rest of the year, 2022 is going to be great.
All right, give it to us, Rob. This was the other thing I was going to request, so good job.
When I was thinking about the bar on, I was thinking like, this is what I would like. Never give them time to think. Make them answer quick. To shine that bright white light in their face. You know, only liars ever take time to think and never give them cash. Cause in God we trust. If you do your best to keep their change, a self-made man would never need it. Never give them anything. Better make them work. Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. Town's been doing something. A Walmart down on the crossroads. The devil, he gave us Mexico. Build a big wall just to keep him down in his hole, and that wall is built for demons and animals and thugs. It sure ain't built for people, man. You walk 4,000 miles, a wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything. They had to get to work. His idle hands and best intentions, that's just a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr. People down on their knees. They're not praying for redemption. They're praying we'll let them breathe. White cities filled with gold, and now there's fresh paint on blood in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't see you, just cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a very, very long word. And I can see these signs from heaven, along with everything we've done. I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn through this one. We never gave them anything. They had to get to work. Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr. People down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption. We're going to let them breathe. Woo! Thank you.
Okay.
Rob freaking Iliani, y'all.
That guitar sounds so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
If that's
Yeah, I know-
tired, confused fingers, my God.
Oh yeah, it's like
Oh,
Joe
thank
said.
you.
He has octopus hands. It's
Octopus
not
hands.
fair.
Octopus hands.
Wait till you see what he can do with his toes.
Heyo, it's not that
Heyo.
kind of show.
Oh, but it could be. It could be. That's the after hours show.
It
Go
really
below
is
the-
though.
Man, I'm wearing a Christmas sock. You can't see that. And I'm wearing. Oh yeah. I think I'm wearing a. Am I wearing a Wookiee sock or a C-3PO sock? I can't even.
It's a Wookiee, I think.
Looks like the Grinch to me.
You don't know. Oh, if it's green, then it must be Yoda. Okay, that's
Okay,
a Yoda
it's-
sock.
it's
You just
yogurt.
can't tell. That's fine.
Or is it Grogu?
Grogu with black eyes. My
That's
sock
true.
has blue eyes. Clearly
true.
Yoda. Don't be foolish. Anyways, Rowan, take this yoke away from me. Take the mic away from me. What happens next?
Next, we got Grover Duffield. Where you at, Grover?
Yay. Cool.
Hey, Grover!
Let's head back southwest.
Hey, Jules. Glad you could join us.
Oh,
I knew
no
you'd
problem.
like it.
Oh, not me.
And I knew the Rob is just amazing every time I watch him. And I'm following him tonight. That's no big deal. Now, I don't hope
You got this. You got this, Grover.
I hope you all don't expect that same high intensity. But I will try to match him for emotion anyway, if I can with intensity. If only I could go back in time and take back the words I said to you. Show you some grace. If only I could close the divide and see the world as it is. Make everyone care. I dream of what I do. If could have could be, but dreams are all I have. If only I could. If only I could imagine a different life and will myself there. Would I find a purpose? If only I could be the one to grow a garden in the spring. Spread my wings and take you there. If only I could ride the winds that bring the changes of life. And as we walk together, I dream of what to do. If could haves could be, but dreams are all I have. If only I could. If only I could stand strong and tall when darkness comes to call. Will we see each other? If only I could hold right the space for our souls to be as one. Would we soar together? I dream of what I do. If could haves could be, but dreams are all I have. If only I could. If only I could. If only only I could.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know this guitar made those sounds. Catch my breath for just a second.
It's good to have San Antonio and Oklahoma in the house tonight. I like it when we spread out across the whole country. I miss touring immensely, and one of the things I was really proud of was getting to every little corner and nook and cranny and up and down and south and west and north and east and all that crap. So it's nice that we can pseudo do that virtually.
Nice to be played.
Maybe we can become global.
We had a couple people overseas
from
for a
across
while,
the
but
pond for a bit.
yeah, it's that moment when you realize, like, oh yes, please do get up at 7 a.m. and join us.
Exactly. Or, stay up till 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we had a
that
bunch
one-
of. What's
There's
that?
one girl, Santaya.
I was working on some 3
Sanaya.
o'clock ones.
Have you seen Sanaya? She's from India. I've seen her on a couple of.
Oh yeah.
I've-
That's not so bad because it's
Be like morning.
it's
there,
early enough to be late.
Yeah.
All right, Grover,
Time is
you
a flat
good to
circle.
go, or you want a couple more seconds there?
Oh, I'm ready to go. I have
Okay.
a little song about shrinks. I don't think I've played it here. I don't think I've played it anywhere. But anyway, I haven't really. I call this mind trip. Get out of the frame of mind. What do you think about that? How does it make you feel? You hear these questions so often, it'll tend to seem unreal. Instead of a couch, now they sit you in a chair. They look over their glasses and give you that stare. Mind trip, this whole world's a mind trip. The head dogs try to look inside when all you wanna do is hide. All you wanna do is hide. Did they go to school just to learn those words to say? Or does it just come naturally that they speak that way? Without emotion, with no feeling, you can tell. Really, does it matter? I guess it's just as well. Mind trip, this whole world's a mind trip. The head docs try to look inside when all you wanna do is hide. All you wanna do is hide. But every time you get told you need to see this doc, every time it turns out just to be another crock. Yet you try, you go alone, hoping this time you'll win. But no, they just keep asking these same fucking questions again. Mind trip, this whole world's a mind trip. The head docs try to look inside when all you wanna do is hide. All you wanna do is hide. All you wanna do is hide. I forgot that
Yeah,
one.
Grover.
Yes. And also, I identify with the subject matter.
Nice. Very nice. Man, and I got so many people right now have got to be thinking, like, you mean we could have been doing Zoom meetings all this time, therapist?
Yeah, for real. Straight up, like, one of the reasons I never got therapy is because the VA is a scary fucking place. And when they started offering them via Zoom, I was like, I'm in.
Nice.
Ay, ay, ay. That's Grover from Oklahoma, everyone.
Woo! Go Grover!
We're coming home to Baltimore for our next artist, right?
That is
We got
correct.
Pat O'Neill.
Patch.
Pat O'Neill, Johns Hopkins. Good to have you in his house. It's been too long.
Yeah, I'm not a Johns Hopkins therapist, by the way.
No, we wouldn't want to accuse you.
But it is funny when you don't like your therapist, but you're paying them, I think, right? I mean,
Generally speaking, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I've been to therapy. First time I went, I wrapped myself entirely in cellophane. Walked in the door. The psychiatrist said, "Mr. O'Neill, I can clearly see your nuts."
Oh,
ouch!
That was really bad.
It's my favorite time of year.
True story.
I would take it
I
as a
know it's about to
compliment.
happen. I know it's about to happen to me, and I just never stop it in time. There's
And it's like time slows down, but you can't
time
move
slows
fast
down.
enough. Yep.
Pat
No, but I-
O'Neill's joke just comes at you, and you just can't stop it. You think maybe this one time he's being serious, and I'm concerned about. Nope. Oh, there's his nuts.
But
yeah. Sorry, Patrick.
Susie Bird is tuned in. I'm sure she has requests. Maybe that'll derail you from whatever horrible direction you're going.
It might. Well, the thing that's a little. I'm wondering right now is, everybody's doing originals, and I just do covers. Now, can I do covers, or do you have royalties and things? Okay.
Yeah,
I
we're
did
fine
a
with
cover.
that. Yeah.
But
Twitch.
But it's
Twitch has just changed up their arrangements with unoriginal music, but I'm not quite sure how unoriginal. Sorry, that's a horrible phrase. Copyrighted, larger copyright arrangements, but I don't quite know how it affects us yet. I just got the notification today. I don't think it's going to be any different from the way YouTube and Facebook deal with copyright, in that all these wonderful streams can never be monetized by me because the copyrights are flung every which way, left and right. So if you do want to support us here with our Zoom thoughts,
and I do, and I encourage
encourage
everyone else. Yes, I encourage everyone else to do that as well. And I take great an honor to support what you're doing, Rob. And
thank you.
I dropped out of VOM for over a year. But one of the reasons was I could start to play out in live, and I've been doing that until Omicron hit, and it's just so pervasive. I just don't want to take a chance. So I really appreciate what you're doing, Rob, and this is just such a lousy time of the year. For me at least. And then the other thing that's kind of gruesome about it is I don't know if any of you get this feeling like around Christmas and then into January, a lot of celebrities seem to pass away. Mm-hmm. Just this week it was at the very top, Sidney Poitier, Bob Saget, and then there's Thurl Ravenscroft. This is a fun fact.
Betty White, don't forget Betty White.
Betty White, well, that's right. Of course, Betty White. But Thurl Ravenscroft was for 50 years the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Oh,
remember those?
Yeah. And the Grinch, or not the Grinch, but the music.
Well, I remember Tony the Tiger, and his last words were, "I don't feel so great."
Oh, that was cold.
I mean, I like.
I was following along,
man.
super fucking believing that.
Never believe. Okay.
I don't know where
I just
stop it. Please welcome Pat O'Neill, who's going to play a song.
Time is an illusion. Reality is made up.
Let me get some sound out of this. So I decided to take up the guitar again. But bear with me a little bit. I mean, and these are just covers, so. Somebody said you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, and I'll bet he's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, I just gotta see I'm in the corner watching you kiss him. I'm right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. I'll just keep dancing on my own. I'm just gonna dance all night. I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos on broken heels and spinning around in circles. I'm in the corner watching you kiss him. I'm right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. I'll just keep dancing on my own. I'm in the corner, why can't you see me? I'm right over here. I'm good at my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. I'll just keep dancing on my own. I'll just keep dancing on my own. Okay.
Nice job, Pat.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey. That song,
Queen.
that song, Robin and her producer wrote it, and thank you. But that song survives all kinds of genres. I even found last night a bluegrass version of that song. I found ballads and everything else. Anyway, I'll hurry up because I know time is of the essence. Well, this is a song, another cover. I'm the cover guy, I guess. By one of my favorites, Paul Kelly. How many cabs in New York City? How many angels on a pen? How many notes in a saxophone? How many tears in a bottle of gin? And how many times did you call my name? Knock at my door, but you couldn't get in. I know I've been careless. I've been wrapped up in a shell. Nothing could get through to me. Acted like I didn't know I had friends and family. I saw worry in their eyes. It didn't look like fear to me. I know I've been careless. I know I lost my tenderness, like a mixture in a bottle, like a frozen over lake, like a long time faded smile. I got so hard I had to break, but you were there, you held the line, you were the one that brought me back. I know I've been careless. I know I lost my tenderness. How many cabs in New York City? How many angels on a pen? How many notes in a saxophone? How many tears in a bottle of gin? How many times did you call my name? Knock at my door, but you couldn't get in. How many stars in the Milky Way? How many ways can you lose a friend? I know I've been careless. I know I lost my tenderness. Thank you.
All right, okay, oh yes.
Right on, man.
Pat O'Neill, Baltimore, Maryland. Voldemort, Merlin.
Sorry, I lost my
Bodymore Murderland.
That's us. What's happening next, Rowan?
All right.
Book Cult is about to happen to us right
Good
now.
Book Cult.
And I, for one, am very pleased.
I'm Twitter-pated.
What's up, Kate?
Hi.
This got to do the goo.
Yay, other femme energy. Not always practical, so thank you.
So true. Hey. So, I'm gonna do a couple songs, if that makes sense. The first one I'm gonna attempt is What Is Love? The first song I've ever done based on like some kind of prompt when a friend asked me to write a song about what love is, and I was like, what is love? What is love? What is love? So I'm about to just share what I came up with and hope that all this balance and everything is all right. So far, are we happy? It's cool.
Sound good.
Am I grounded enough to fly? If I'm not leading, I'm getting eaten like apples of Eden. Then offer were soft voices of reason. Self-doubt when I heard too much maybe came out like the climb downspout. All gone into this tarantula in a torrential downpour. Her web grows more and more and more until it's torn from her. Reminds me of this feeling in my chest, the size of the one I had when I last left him. But it's like the quake of a misstep when you take the last stare, but it's not there. Something's feared here. I can sit in the center of my bed as I am all night and on, with this question in my head and sense that something went wrong, that it wasn't sudden but strong. My blood was pumping but my heart wasn't long. For the moment I held on. What is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? I was both completely in my body, meanwhile on another planet. Granted, some parts are planted and planned it that the next time speech is ready to be candid. But damn it, I'm empty-handed after I didn't unhand him, so now I'm ranting. I can't placate Kate is me and I'm antsy. Last week's innocence in a sense is leaving me. Sometimes I'm form of need, yet I don't leave room for support of me. But this feels different as it slips from me. Like that big energy was an aberration which is aborting me. I don't belong to it, I helped create it, maybe too ornately when you look at the time. I'm so patient until I know it bit me mine. Then I destruct by design when I see the face of what I may never find. What is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? Don't polish me with a silver tongue. Don't swallow me in the spirit of fun. Come from truth, it has to be love. We both have to know why the because. What is love? I have yet to discover or read the hands I'll hold forever, no matter whether, because storms will come and pass. The sun will last while life runs fast. You don't reap what you don't sow. You don't know what you don't know. Learn quick but go slow. So you let me down, you finally see you can't keep me. Your voice speaks silence now, a sound now resonating deep in me. So I retire but I can't sleep, I can't let go so easily. I'm not yet beyond all I was underneath. I'm still on fire, still trying to believe it, and you're way past crying me to sleep. What is love? I know what is not, but what is love? I know what is not, but what is love? It has ended. Thanks, Rowan.
I was enjoying the fade though too. I was gonna let it come down, and then I was gonna clap. But
No, thank you.
What you got for us next?
Okay, so, and did that? It turns out how it sounds to me is not how it.
No, it sounded good.
It sounded good. Cool. So, okay, let me do water sounds over here. I'm back. All right, so as much of a train wreck as last week was, I'm kind of doing the same thing because I had, like an hour before this last Monday, just found a couple beats that I liked, bought them, and then just kind of like threw some crap on there, some dusty old poems, and I didn't love it, but I'm kind of doing the same thing today. So, but now I'm doing one called Dairy Farmer, Moon and Water. I have a few that are, like my brother calls my classics, that are like my fastest ones, and they're usually made up of 2 poems also, so that they're not 40 seconds long, when they're really rapid. So this is, part of this is like never been off the page. Part of it, you'll probably be like, I've heard that. And part of it, probably not. So none of that, as usual, was necessary to say. So sorry. Okay, you guys, wish me luck. I wish you luck that it's not painful.
Hey, Kate, it all starts here, and we're here with you.
Y'all are so good to me. Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, poor little amateur. All right. Okay, I think I can hear stuff. Okay. I have impatience, not flowers in a garden. I am a dairy farmer. I don't have a cow, but I will milk him until more than utter send me to new pastures. The subtleties are lacquered on him, but I still wait to hear my very language, to learn what's my damage, to write on my rampages, my damn pages, same which are my damn pages, and I've had more than ample chances. I still can't soften my angles or stand on my ankles when I'm beside myself. When I'm down off my shelf, I hit myself below the belt and I belt out what was dealt to me, and I defeat careful simplicity, and I'm again not gonna listen to me, and I don't blame him to be playing off, pissing me, and I'm the same every time. I'll do it all differently. You could let your guard down on me. From around you, bits and pieces probably pound on me. This doesn't even sound like me. Am I myself or just a noun? And he, can I buy a vowel? Oh, you, what we will see. I'll see through my clouds, come down, and whether you ask or not, I'll space out, cause I am an astronaut. I am this creature, follow me, fellow seeker, show me things, don't know that me no need no leader. In truth, my prudence is in danger. Self-destructive lecture, my proof, my cadence captures every feature. Page to fracture lessons. Oh, how I wish to measure. Oh, how I'm missing the textures we test, but I can't feel your resonance, and I can't wait and see how heavy or simply clever. See how flock our feathers. How steady is this thing that we're letting not quite out of the woods. All would be damned if they've fallen into the creeks and deep crevices. Leaves had been leaving them. I walked through them. Wait. You're calling it, I'm back to us again, thrust back to be crushed again or crush again. Timber, temper, just catch me, lumber, juxtaposition. I am under an old pile of splinters, yet I know the way out now, just listen. My skin no longer thin and sore now, it's not even winter now. That emotional trap of a season, then this, that excuse for a reason to stop living then. When things got messy, messed me up, but to be reborn, better than before, to settle old scars and old scores with love and patience, not wars. Silent battle, snakes and grass that rattles me under my feet. Clean breaks as I shattered until again I am complete and gathered, enjoying the heat and the bright light of day till you reach me at night when we should sleep well. The thrill will be cheap, but almost too rich to not just let you see me. You have this pull on me, like the moon pulls on the ocean, causing currents my heart finally can swim against. You may be fishing me just for sport and will throw me back in again after I may be wishing you wanted to be more sort of a support mutually, and we'd come back around now and again sooner or later. Damn you, what a wave breaker. My mind flies far and fast like a rocket. Your heart grows slow and careful like a boat floating by knots, not along my body of water that's rarely if ever far beyond my memories. Water crashes you once more back onto me. Let's just see The end.
Nice. Kate Penbleeds Buckholt. Kate is going to be all up in the spring open mic tomorrow night if you are in Olney, Maryland.
I have
I think
4
you were
root canals at 3 p.m., so I'll be mostly there. I said I have 4 root canals at 3 p.m., so I'll be mostly there.
4 at once?
Yeah.
Oh, Kate.
Yeah.
This is why you have that angry song about the dentist, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I have so many kind of like whatever metaphors throughout everything. It's like just double paying that. You know?
Oh, girl. Well,
but
text
I'll
me
be
if you're
there.
not going to make it because I think there's no situation under which you ought to be going anywhere tomorrow.
Kate, I am certain you are a strong person, but like one root canal took me down. Yeah, so.
Oh, I'm like known for. That's why I have a tattoo on my arm because of everything that I've been through. Like, not just every cent I've ever had, but I've had root canals 3 times in every tooth because I have had to have a bunch of things like corrected and then going back and it's like, no, this isn't right. So then so it won't be that painful partly because they just have to, like change the internal, like whatever type of thing. I'm just so used to this type of pain, sad to say, but one day it'll be over. So anyway, I really appreciate your understanding. If I'm just kind of I don't know, or whatever.
I'll leave double the length of time perhaps necessary for you. You should go through and like stretch all your beats. Just give yourself a little time.
And I would say
once on here, I had stitches between all of my teeth on the lower when I did VOM though. But I was like, I'm just gonna do like spoken word. And I was like, that was fine. So I might be doing something like that. Cool. But anyway, I'll stop eating up time.
Y'all,
so stop creeping
if you ever had any thought of like starting some shit with Kate, just realize she has a very high threshold for pain. Keep that in mind. Looking at you, Chris Otto.
Please welcome Chris Otto, who's up next, and I got nothing. We're gonna jet out to the center of the country here, St. Louis, Missouri. Chris Otto, ukuleles and flutes. Is that what's happening?
Ukuleles tonight.
That'll work for me.
And I'm trying different light here, but I'm still washed out. I might just have to upgrade from my dime store camera is what might have to happen. Anyway, so I'm going to start out with a original. I think I played this a couple of times ago when it was brand new. It's a little more organized now. It's called A Paler Shade of Blue.
Remember that there original sound, my friend.
I haven't done this in a while. All right, why are you... Okay, now we're there. Okay. Out of practice. Sometimes my worries are greater than my problems. Still I tremble under my skin. And sometimes my sadness is greater than my sorrows. And I don't know where to begin. Like the sun shining down on everyone but me. And the sky is a paler shade of blue. must trust myself to feel. Know when the pain is real. Don't measure it to the rest. We all have our own test. Sometimes I feel just like a coward, but I know it isn't fair. But when I speak the fear out loud, people just stop and stare. Like the sun's shining down on everyone but me. And the sky is a paler shade of blue. Paler shade of blue. Must trust myself to feel. Know when the pain is real. And allow myself to heal. Allow myself to heal.
Nice, Chris.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
Good to be back. Been busy working nights and all sorts of crazy stuff. So this year's kind of starting out like the other years, and in that I've already had to postpone a show because of COVID, and I guess in retrospect, maybe booking a show 2 weeks after the holidays was a bad idea. But anyway, so like everybody, we're having our difficulties out here. But we have this bizarro world politics here in Missouri where the state government have passed a law last year making it more difficult for local governments to do anything, whether it's mask orders or whatever. So now the state's attorney general has made it his personal mission to sue any city, county, school, whatever, anybody tries to do a mask mandate or really anything to slow down COVID. He's gonna slap a suit on him, threaten a suit. It's almost as if he's in love with the disease. Well, they say that there's a new plague. Well, I don't believe a word. They say those zombies are bad news. I think they just misunderstood. They tell us to keep our doors closed. Well, I'm not living in fear. And don't draw attention to yourself, well, and let the zombies know I'm here. 'Cause I wanna be free like a zombie. Not gonna listen to the CDC, and I'll be free like a zombie. I'll loan those liberals when the zombies get me, and I'll be free like a zombie. There's no denying I'm in love. I'm in love with the disease. Being a zombie doesn't look that bad. I see them stumble through town. They don't get sick and they never die. It seems like nothing brings them down. They mostly feed on the old and the frail, the sick and the weak. My grandma was on a deathbed. Well, now she's dancing in the street, 'cause she is free like a zombie. Living through the CDC, she'll be free like a zombie. I'll loan those liberals when the zombies get me, and I'll be free like a zombie. There's no denying I'm in love with the disease. There's a vaccine available now. Not gonna take it no way, no how. Gonna get my immunity the old-fashioned way. Gotta find me a zombie today. Gotta find a hungry zombie today. Zombies are a fickle bunch. They just eat the first brain they find. It's got to be a healthy one in a stable state of mind. I walked right up to a zombie. She asked me why I was not afraid. I explained I do my own research. She turned around and walked away. But I wanna be free like a zombie. Not gonna listen to the CDC, and I'll be free like a zombie. I'll know the liberals when the zombies get me, and I'll be free like a zombie. No denying I'm in love with the disease. Love with the disease. Love with the disease.
Oh man, I love that one.
Great, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Right on. Well, moving right along. We got Greg Evans coming up next. Greg's new here, so y'all make him feel welcome. Hi, Greg.
Welcome.
One of my favorite poet philosophers is Khalil Gibran, who wrote The Prophet back in 1923, and it talks about different topics. This one's going to be on freedom, but he talks about marriage and work, and kind of like a message to mankind. And so I was reading this one day, and I just had my guitar out, and I started just putting the music to it. So it's basically his writing from back in 1923 with just some music behind it. At the city gates, by the fireside, I have seen you prostrate yourself and worship your own freedom. Even as slaves humble themselves before a tyrant and praising those who slay them. In the grove of the temple, in the shadow of the citadel, I have seen the freest among you wear your freedom as a yoke and a handcuff. And my heart bled within me, for you can only be free when even the desire seeking freedom becomes a hardness to you. When you seek to speak of freedom as a golden fulfillment, shall be free indeed. When your days are not without care, nor your nights without a want and a grave. But how shall you rise beyond your days and nights unless you break the chains which you at the dawn of your understanding had fastened around your noon hour? In truth that you call freedom, freedom is the strongest of these chains. Though its links glitter in the sun and they dazzle your eyes, and what is it but fragments of your own self that you would discard, becoming free? If it's this but you dethrone, see first that is thrown, erected within you, is destroyed. How can a tyrant rule the free and the proud, or the tyranny and the freedom, and the shame in their own pride? And if it's a care that you cast off, let that care be chosen rather imposed upon you. And it's a fear you would dispel. Oh, the seed of the fear is in your heart and not in the hand of the fear. Barely all these things move within your being in constant half embrace, the desired and the dreaded, the repugnant and the cherished, the pursued and that you would escape. All these things move within you as lights and shadows in pairs that cling. And when the shadow fades no more and the light that lingers becomes a shadow of another light, just your freedom, freedom. When it loses its fetters, when it loses its fetters, becomes itself a fetter. Greater freedom.
Where are you coming to us from, Greg?
What's that?
Where are you coming to us from, Greg?
Oh, I'm from Greenbelt, Maryland.
Okay, right in my neck of the woods.
So do we know you from like New Deal Cafe or something like that?
Oh yeah, I've met you
okay,
before.
cool.
I think probably doesn't.
I'd just like to excuse me, over here.
Yes,
over
in
here.
the back. Yes, in the back.
Yeah. It looks like you're at a press conference, and that's pretty great.
Your mic's set up.
So, just
we need to
saying.
get you a podium, my friend. Well, give us another song, man. Please do.
Am I on still?
Yep.
And this is another song. I wrote this one entirely by myself. And I was thinking about the Federal Reserve and how, we've been able to put the creation of money in the hands of private business bankers. So that's about the root of this song. I went over to my neighbor's house to buy some sugar. I walked on the door. He didn't answer, so I went around to the back of his house. And I looked in his basement window. And God Almighty, what did I see? He had a big green machine that spewed out smoke. It was rumbling, tumbling, shaking all around the floor. It sounded like a train about to run me over. So I hit the ground, took cover. And when I saw $100 bills lying there on the floor, said, oh my God, what's he got going on? What's he got going on down here? He's making his own money with this big green machine. Oh, that big green machine, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then came in the President of the United States. He had his hat in his hand as he walked through the gate. He knocked on the door and bowed, he came in. And he kissed the man's ring again and again. He said, sir, we need money for our people and our army. Won't you lend us some more so we can keep up the fight? Wage your wars on foreign soil. Then my neighbor went down, since we're dumped off the floor. He handed him to Mr. President and said, take people like 100 times more. And woe to you if you don't pay me back. I'll shut you down, take it back. And I'll declare sanctions on your ass. And like any money lender, the young beggars could be prison and locked my way. Take the house and the land there, and they got away next day. Your sons and your daughters will serve me too. If you want to have money, buy food and they agree. And getting up from his knees, he took the money and a big green machine started out churning 50s and 100s. And the press kept turning, rumbling, tumbling, and moaning. Blood of the innocent cities in its pipe were burning, while that green machine kept on running. Folks thrown out of their houses, people dying, disease, and hungry children at your sleep. Can you spare some change, Mister, please? Someone singing, this land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Oh, this land is made for you and me.
Nice job, Greg. Thanks for joining us.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. They're the fattiest.
I hear they taste really great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Generally, they've got the workout gear, so they're like
yeah, Peloton, all that. Yeah, you hear
Here
about
we
Mr.
go. We got
Big?
John Pfeiffer coming
Real
up
sad.
next. Speaking of delicious human beings who I'd like, no. Jules, you'll remember that of course I have a song about eating your fingers, so let's not even go there. John Pfeiffer, let's come to you next.
Well, I'm not going to buck the trend tonight.
Oh.
Especially since we're only, 4 or 5 days away from that delightful anniversary of January 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I celebrated real hard. I had an open mic, and I was all by myself. It was great.
So, anyway, I'd like to do this song that I wrote back in this past September, I guess it was. Yeah, that's when it was. How's the sound, Rob? Texas is drowning. California's smoking ash. East Coast can't keep from getting swept away. The ocean is teeming with trash. The future is dire. We're down to the wire. Too late to call for reinforcements. But all the man in Texas is rattling about is, are women getting abortions? Oh, come on, abortions? If you don't want one, don't get one. Keep your nose out of the women's business where it don't belong. Ain't you got more pressing issues to deal with, like ice caps are melting, still too cold to summer there. Something is draining all the aquifers. Nestle knows, but Nestle don't care. The future is dire, we're down to the wire, and thirsty beyond all proportions. But all the man in Texas is pissing about is who might be getting abortions. Oh, come on. Still talking about abortions? Stop blowing smoke up our ass. Just trying to keep us distracted with abortion so we won't notice how you're really screwing us over. Oh, what with all the flames and floods and our survival dimming, drives the world's little man on keeping down the women. Ain't about the children, no one's family's getting saved by cries of what is righteous from the mouths of the depraved. Earth will keep spinning, won't recall your children's names. Gather your creeds, your scriptures, stack your money high. They'll help you in feeding the flames. Shit, where is it? The future is dire, we're down to the wire, stoking the fire with our fortunes. There it is. But all the man in Texas is raging about is who don't want them getting no abortions. Boy, I really screwed this up, but oh, what the hell. Oh, Texas is drowning. Fire and fury fill the air when none are left to rape and plunder Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Mother Earth won't care.
I mean, for a given value of nice.
It's a happy ending.
Love it.
That's great. Yeah. Also, I wasn't chastising in the chat. Chastising? No, I was doing a reference. We can get that in post. Too many chords. Too many chords. Too many chords. Too.
Where are we going, John? Switch that guitar.
Yep. Yep, that was the transition music. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all...
Can't be having anybody complaining about too many chords, so I'll switch to the guitar, and there won't be too many chords. I've done this one for you before, but it seems like the right people just ain't got the message yet, so I'm going to keep doing it. How can I be proud of my country, where we came from, what we have become? Seems all that we prize was built upon lies, blood money, and who's got the gun? Time was the lies were kept hidden, 'cause everyone knew it was wrong. Lie all the same, but cover the shame with patriot pride and a song. Now have we bred a new kind of evil, where moguls don't care if we know, where lies are entitled, greed is unbridled, and carnage just part of the show. Then I'm not so proud of that country where we came from, what we have become. Seems all that we prize was built upon lies, blood money, and who's got the gun. The folks that were here long before us took a lot better care of our world. How could they know how bad it would go when the foreigner's flag was unfurled? So why muster pride in our country? For pride goeth before the fall. Show me some proof we're building on truth, on a world well and good for us all. Then I'll be proud of my country, where we came from, what we can become. When all that we prize is not built on lies, blood money, or who's got the gun. Don't tell me we're lost in the darkness, for true are the charts we misread. The law and the letter is so we might do better than worshiping power and greed. For I see a banquet before us, with plenty for privileged and poor, where all at the table give all that they're able, and justice is fair and it's sure. So all might take pride in our country, where we came from, what we can become, where all that we prize is not built on lies, blood money, or who's got the gun.
Hell yeah. Also, the rich, they have the guns, and you know, rural America, and a lot of my cousins in San Antonio.
I was gonna say, Baltimore has its fair share of firearms. I hear them every night.
That's who has the guns. Turns out,
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. So if we could just stop being a circular firing squad, that would be awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So-
my in-laws who've never owned a firearm and live in Towson bought one.
Oh wow, wow. Well, Baltimore
they're old
locals.
people,
Honestly,
and they got them
So-
a shotgun.
Yeah, if you're gonna, well, that's Joe Biden approved from like 2012 when he made a
Where is
blog.
my? Oh, there he is. Matt Holson coming up next.
Yep. Is this thing working?
Yes,
The
yes,
beach
it is.
looks lovely today.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks to Sharif taking me shooting with his combat shotgun and the bruises the bruises on my chest. But that's neither here nor there. I'm like, take me someplace else, Matt, because that's a horrible memory.
There's a piece of the story missing.
No, that's enough for you, I think.
Okay.
You just make up the rest. It's okay. Whatever's in your head is probably way better than what happened. But I've got a really cool, like, alien... Well, never mind. Okay, anyways. Kick it, man.
Oh, my God. Tease.
Now they're making movies in old black and white with happy endings where nobody fights. So if you find yourself in that nostalgic rage, honey, jump right up and show your age. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston blackie kind, two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Well, I remember being buck-toothed and skinny, writing fan letters to Sky's niece Penny. Yeah, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache that I could solve some mysteries too. That it's bandstand, wrong words, and it's flat top. It was right the first time. Then it's bandstand Disneyland growing up fast. You're drinking on a fake ID, yeah. Rama of the jungle is everyone's Buana, but only jazz musicians are smoking marijuana. Yeah, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache. I could solve some mysteries too. Then it's flat top, dirty bop and copping a feel, grubbing on the living room floor. Then they send you off to college to gain a little knowledge, but all you want to do is learn how to score. But now that I'm old, I don't wear underwear, I don't go to church, and I don't cut my hair. But I can go to movies and see it all there, just the way that it used to be. That's why I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston blackie kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I could do anything I would want to do, be Swave Errol Flynn or the Sheik of Araby, if I only had a pencil-thin mustache that I could do some cruising too. Yeah, Brill cream, a little dabble do ya, I could do some cruising too.
Nice. I didn't know that song. Grover clearly did.
Yeah, that's a Jimmy Buffett tune.
That's a Jimmy Buffett tune.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett tune.
Yeah,
I threw that into.
There's your background for you. Yeah.
I threw that into Google real quick, and there are four places local in Baltimore where I can go to purchase a two-toned Ricky Ricardo jacket, including Leatherman and Jimmy Jazz. So,
Andy Devine.
No, many years ago, I had a regular gig in Old Town, a place called the Fish Market, and I played there like 4 nights a week for like 6 months. It was amazing. But I sang that song, and one day the bartender... Oh, and it's one of these places where the whole wall is covered with autographed pictures of every notable who's ever been in there in 50 years. And somebody said, you know, right behind you is an autographed picture of Andy Devine. And I didn't know what he looked like, so I had to ask.
Bar owner Pat O'Neill thought, ha ha ha, I fall for it again. Ha ha ha. Oh, no. Well, Matt, you're responsible for the last song of the night. Where are you going to take us?
Oh,
Into the
my.
Sunset You Will Ride.
Well, I was going to do a Tom Lehrer tune because of all the sort of good, funny, weird writers that I know of, he's the one who's not dead.
Give it a week. Oh, wait, that's terrible.
Oh,
sorry.
Rob.
Sorry. I'm going to hell.
I mean, they're dropping like flies.
No, Rob.
But
give
I
it
don't
2
think
weeks.
I don't think I want to end the night with poisoning pigeons in the park.
And yet it has been a long time since I've heard that tune. But I mean, is that a song
Okay,
you
Rob
don't play
just
on
gave me
ukulele? I just don't
permission.
even know. I did. I really did.
Yeah.
All right. So, my friends, you can blame me. It's okay. Last song of the VOM. VOM 95. Matt Holson.
Spring is here, love of a ring is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Sure you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me when we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts that are coated with cyanide. The sun is shining bright, everything seems all right when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Na 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 pa 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 pum pum pum. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if someday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment. This is like a tongue twister. Except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park.
I am glad that I gave permission. Holy crap. Our love Kosi in the background there.
Yeah, she's listening. Say hi.
She's laughing is what she's doing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they say, that's right. Okay, now I can turn the... Here. Now Kosi can hear you guys talk.
Oh, hey Kosi. It was good to hear your laugh.
It was a very discreet little laugh, not Kosi
I
at
know.
all.
It was. I was like, does Matt have some other woman? No, that's Kosi. Okay. Well, my friends, that brings us to the end of VOM 95. Thank you so much for joining us.
So much, Rob, and everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Greg and Grover and all my G's, and we had a lot of Juleses in the house tonight, and then of course our regulars, Kate and Matt's and Pfeiffer's and all sorts of good stuff. Chris Otto from St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you so much for being with us. Reach out and grab that camera by the face, and stay safe, my friends, because I want to see you all next week. And actually, oh wait, I can press the button.